พัทยา
Pattaya, Thailand. I am going to Pattaya, Thailand.
Pattaya, not Pattaya.
Pattaya. When I first came here, I didn't know how to pronounce the name. I would always say Pattaya, and most people that I met that was Thai, they would always pronounce it Pattaya. So that's how I pronounce it. But my first visit was in 2011, and that was a time when marijuana was illegal in Thailand, and it was a time when most of the foreigners in this city that I saw was majority Australian, Russian, and Indian. And immediately I knew this place was not my type of scene, mainly because it's a destination spot that I had never seen before in my life, because 99.9% of the women you see are S workers. It's like going to Vegas but without the gambling. And what makes it so bad is I never been to Las Vegas. I never plan to go because I don't gamble, and I'm not into paying a woman to pretend to like me just to do something with her. And you might be wondering, well, how did you get to Pattaya? What made you decide to go there? Well, you got to remember, 2011, social media wasn't at its high point as it is now in current day. So the person I was with, after we went to Koh Chang, we came back to Bangkok. We talked a little bit about more beaches, because if you haven't noticed in my channel, I go to a lot of beaches. So another place that was near Bangkok was Pattaya. So that was my first experience actually here in Pattaya, was after visiting Koh Chang. And when we first arrived here to Pattaya, it was at nighttime. So I had never seen anything like this before, except maybe on television, seeing like videos or movies that's based in Las Vegas with the big lights, the bright lights, a lot of tourism. I had never seen this before up close and in person. I can understand why a traveler with little knowledge of Pattaya might come here, just like myself. At that time, I had little knowledge. I've seen families here with kids. I've seen couples here, and they had little knowledge because it's Thailand. It's a beach city that it's all good, or it's going to be all good. And it is only, put only in quotations, if you're into bars, happy ending massages, and other activities that involve the S word or eventually ends to the S word. And this is why I always said or thought in my mind that Pattaya was overrated, because when you come to Thailand, Thailand is big enough that a traveler can go beyond Pattaya. You know how they say you can't judge a book by its cover? Well, if you come here to Pattaya, you can judge the book by its cover, because it's out and in open for the public to see. If you want to get a massage by a woman, or if you want to get a massage by...
Oh, that's a beautiful, for a beautiful woman. How old are you?
What do you think?
19?
No, it's so young.
21?
No,
Really? 23?
no, down.
Down. Oh, you're 18.
No,
19.
20.
You're 20?
Yeah.
Okay, I skipped it before.
So if you come to Pattaya blindfolded, not knowing that 99.9% of the women you see, there are S workers, no matter what type of profession they're in or claim to be, this is what it boils down to. What's in your pocket for a service in return. And I'm not talking about the service you're seeing right here. It's a service that comes after this. And again, it only takes that one visit to see all of this at one time. No matter what time of day you visit Pattaya, whether it's morning or night, the vibe is still the same.
Money! Money! Yeah, no money!
matter if you're a couple, there's a high chance that a woman or something else might try to touch your balls or try to touch your ass. It's just a way trying to, I guess, get you into their service. That's what happened to me my first night there. I'm walking with my friend, and I told my friend, I thought the person that we just passed, I think she touched my ass. I couldn't pinpoint who it was because it was a group of women, but somebody did touch my ass. So if you do come here, expect that, especially if you're a couple. Also, I feel for people that come blindfolded here with their family, with kids, because to see all this at nighttime and even in the day isn't a good look, because now you have to explain to your kid why a Thai woman is wearing booty shorts with braids in her hair and Jordans, and you're in Thailand. Why is she dressed like this, and why are all these men surrounding one woman trying to, seems like, talk to her? So there's a lot of explanation that has to be done, especially if you bring your kids here. But like I mentioned earlier in this video, it only takes that one time to visit Pattaya to know whether or not this is the type of city you like or don't like. Also, the type of person who doesn't mind or who likes or enjoys spending their money on women, then this is heaven for you, this place called Pattaya. But if you like myself and you're not into that, then why would you come here and be surrounded in an environment where all that is happening? Therefore, if you do visit Thailand, and most likely you're going to visit Bangkok, come and check out Pattaya. But like I mentioned, or like you have seen, it's not really up to the hype unless you're that type of person. Wink, wink. You know what I mean? But if you're not, then skip Pattaya. It's overrated and you're really not missing a lot. But if you're a couple, you want to get some good laughs in, come to Pattaya and see what goes on. But you do not need to stay a week or weeks in Pattaya, because if you're not into what goes on in Pattaya, you're not going to enjoy the city. And speaking of the beaches here in Pattaya, to be honest, they're not the best. The water is not that great. The sand is not that great. The only good thing about the beach is the location is near malls. It's near a lot of eating places, a lot of restaurants. Other than that, that's about it. It's the environment that I don't like, or which is a turnoff to some, like myself. It's like someone taking me someplace and we finally get there and I look and it's a strip club. I'm not into strip clubs, so why am I going here? What's the purpose? What's the point? I'm not into it, so why go? That's the vibe I get in Pattaya. It's like going to a strip club. I'm not into it. It's so many other cities in the country of Thailand that you can visit that's just as good, if not better, especially since they're unknown and people usually don't go to them. You should check those cities out. Unless whatever I said appeals to you, then go ahead and go to Pattaya.